Last year, sixth man of the year came from Miami. It was Tyler Hero. Got a and deservingly so. He balled out last year. He balled out so well that he got a contract, and now he's a starting shooting guard on the team. So Tyler Hero been balling out, man. Sixth man of the year. Mm. It's because Christmas.
That was funny.
Wow.
I'm trying to see what
Um.
you about to say. This about to be good.
Now, if I remember correctly, Malcolm Brogdon is coming off the bench, correct?
Yep.
Yes. Yes, he is, my good man.
That's what I'm going with. Malcolm Brogdon.
Hmm.
Malcolm Brogdon has been he was that missing piece from the Celtics that they needed last year in the finals. Marcus Smart is not a true point guard. He's just small, so he has to play point guard. He's more so a two guard trying to play like a point guard. He's like a Russell Westbrook, but not as um, erratic. Let's put it that way. Not as erratic and not as Russ. Not this is not to say that Marcus Smart doesn't play hard, but no one plays as hard as Russ. No one. Russ is trying every single time now. Russ ain't a good defender, but he trying. That's leave give him that. But Malcolm Brogdon has been what they needed as far as a playmaker as a point guard. Defensively, he's there. He's really good as a 3-point shooter. He's what they needed. And look at that team without their star head coach, because of the situation that happened in the team. They're the number one seed, they're the best team in the NBA. And a lot of people thought that the Celtics were going to drop off because Ime Udoka wasn't going to be there. I may have been one of the few that didn't think so just because of the roster. The roster was already good,
Hmm.
and the assistant coach was there last year, so it's not like he's going to call anything different from what Ime Udoka was calling. So all he did was promote him, made him the head coach for this year, and now look at what's been going on. So Malcolm Brogdon, I believe, deserves to be the sixth man of the year this year, and I think he's going to win
So me,
it. Yep.
I was gonna pass it off to JMO because I think the guy that I was gonna pick, Brogdon is the easier pick. Like Brogdon makes sense. I was gonna go Tyrese Maxey.
Okay.
I
Mm.
mean, when
Okay.
James Harden is not in, Maxey's the guy. He started. I think the reason why Maxey stands out more so for me is because I remember that playoff series when the Wizards did make the playoffs, and then he showed up. I think it was him. I call him J Cole. What's my man name? You know his name. Look like J
Oh,
Cole on.
Tobias.
There we
Tobias.
go. There we go. Because they never in the same room at the same time. But both of them went off on the Wizards, and I was like, who is this kid? Like, who is this guy? He just stands out. Whenever Maxey's on the floor, he stands out. Right now, he's averaging what 20 points per game off the bench. That's amazing. Rebounds, I'm gonna say 3. We round up. Assists 4, and he's always that pivotal piece. Like you said, he's been there for a while. Brogdon with the Celtics was that piece they brought in, and then he's to cover up for that for wherever Marcus Smart's mistakes is. I think more so with Max, he adds to the offense. He's not covering up for mistakes because you still got James Harden. And with Milton, I think Milton just got here this year. But to me, Maxey adds to that offense. And for me, if you're my sixth man, I need you to add when something else is not there, not be the reason to cover up for somebody else's mistakes. You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's part of your role, but I'd rather you add more than cover up to add. You get what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
not good at geometry, but you could be on that.
It's all good. It's all
And
good.
he has the microwave badge. I don't know who you picking, JMO, but if you could add a little bit more, because you watch more 76er games than I do, I'm just going off of what I've seen and highlights and how from time to time he cooks the Wizards. That's why he's my pick. And also, again, what he adds to that offense. I think when you do get a better coach, he'll probably become a starter. I'm not clowning Doc Rivers, but I'm going off of what you say on that one too. But you being a 76ers fan, can you just add a little bit more to Maxey's game if you like it?
Oh, I love Maxi.
Okay.
Crazy. All right. So Tyrese Maxey, the reason why I don't have him high on my list is because he didn't start the year off coming off the bench. He was starting at
Hmm.
first. He's averaging like 22, 23.
Yeah,
And
that's why.
then we played against the Bucks and he had 24 in the first half and rolled his ankle. And he sat out for a while. And when he got back, they started bringing him off the bench. And they said that they were going to keep him off the bench now because with him and Harden on the floor, we don't have a good defensive backcourt. And Melton possibly can make an all defensive team this year. He's been playing great defense. So Milton is getting a lot of minutes, and Maxey is in charge of the second unit. So Maxey's still averaging 20 points a game since he's been coming off the bench. I just think the year has to go on a little more. He got to get more games, get more reps in, and then he can get higher in the race. Got to get some love to Benedict Mathurin in Indiana. He's averaging like 17, 18, and he has the most points off the bench this year total. He's got like 926 points.
Rookie out here balling.
Rookie doing his thing. Westbrook, of course, gets some love, but I don't think he's going to be coming off the bench anymore wherever he goes. So he's going to fall out of the race. I like Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis is giving the Bucks 14 and 10 off the bench. They're the second seed in the East, and he be balling, bro. Like he come off the bench and give him rebounding and scoring, and that's tough because I remember when the Bulls had Carlos Boozer, Joakim Noah, and the clicker for them though was Taj Gibson coming off the bench, because when he come off the bench, they don't lose anything that they had with Boozer and Joakim. They could just keep running what they run. And I kind of feel like that when Bobby Portis comes in for either not Giannis, of course, Giannis is Giannis, but he come in for Lopez. He could do a lot of things that Lopez do, and he could score on his own, and he's averaging double digits to rebounding off the bench. But it's kind of hard to not go with Brogdon. Celtics are the best team in the league. Brogdon, I don't know if y'all know, he's shooting 45% from three off the bench.
Cook it.
I think he's shooting like 43 or 44 in a year. But when he comes off the bench, he's shooting 45%. Like, that's amazing. But, yeah, Portis be bugging. Yeah, they call him Eyes. They call him, who's that? Mirotic? He punched Mirotic in the nose after the game with Chicago.
Dang.
But
and ended up on the
Wizards. And this is crazy. Brogdon is only averaging 25 minutes a game. Well, Porter's only averaging 24, and he's averaging 25 minutes a game, 45% from three. And get this right here. I'm not saying this is all Brogdon because they have a great team, but his plus minus is plus 87.
My goodness.
It's crushing anybody that's in the 6th man of the year race. Like, it's like plus 50 or something like that over whoever is second. Like, when he comes into the game, it's impacted. Now, I wish I could get the percentages on the minutes he's playing with Tatum and the minutes he's playing with Brown and the minutes Portis is playing with Giannis and stuff like that. But I like Bobby Portis for my pick, 6th man of the year. I don't think he hasn't been getting any love for 6th man all year. I think Russell Westbrook tried to fake runaway with the narrative because not his fault. They just trying to hand him 6th man of the year because they don't want to feel bad for bashing him. I feel like. Because if you look at the 6th mans of the year the last 2 years, they've gone to teams who are winning. Jordan Clarkson, number 1 seed, and Tyler Hero. And what were y'all last year?
Number 1 seed.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, Brogdon and Bobby Portis is the two-headed race, and I like Bobby Portis.
Yeah, being the number 1 seed would also had a lot to do with me picking Brogdon because of, mainly because of what's been going on. I mean, like you said, Jordan Clarkson had won it. Number 1 seed. Miami won it last year. Number 1 seed. Number 1 seed Boston. It's Brogdon. I honestly thought when they signed Brogdon was going to be starting at the point.
I did too, though.
That's what I thought.
I knew they wouldn't do Marcus Smart like that.
I'm not even saying that to even bench him. I was going to say move him to the 2 and put Brogdon at the 1.
Shift everybody.
Shift Brown to the 3, Tatum to the 4.
Yeah.
Start Robert Williams.
Exactly.
Or Horford. Okay. Because
Yeah.
they got who? They got Derek White. Yeah, that's cool. You can do that. But I think it's better to bring him off the bench though, because
I like it.
Tatum and Brown is the firepower. Is all the firepower you need for your starting lineup.
Yeah. Oh no. I agree.
Yeah, no question.
I just thought like before the season that's what was gonna happen. I'm what they doing right now has been really good. So I'm cool with that. I don't like Boston. I can't stand Boston. But hey, I'm gonna give respect when it's due. They number one team who's their best bench player? The best bench player is Malcolm Brogdon. So I just think it's him. 45% from three, plus 87 plus minus. Come on. I mean, I just don't
Yeah,
think
that
he can
plus
go on.
minus is crazy, man.
That's a
Like
landslide.
sometimes it could be misleading, but like
Now when it comes to
the,
Malcolm Brogdon, now what
the
he
plus
doing this shit.
the plus minus is crazy. But
Yeah.
like I said, man, Boston got a great team. They got a bunch of guys that's averaging a lot. I mean, not a lot of pretty much what Brogdon is averaging, but like, yeah, I think it's a two-man race, man. I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of people gonna pick Brogdon. I like Bobby Portis, man. I've been watching Bobby Portis off the bench this year. I like Bobby Portis.
Yeah, I was looking at other teams, and I understand Bobby Portis. But if you look at, I was gonna say Cam Thomas. I was gonna say Cam Thomas, but he was barely getting any minutes at first.
Yeah, no way it's Cam Thomas.
Yeah.
So he
Three
got he got
40-point
a
games.
he got a lot of catching up to do to even be considered six man of the year.
I
But
don't even think you can count those 40-point games to the six man of the year because he started when
Yep.
he did that.
exactly,
So you can't even
exactly.
count that.
But yeah, I thought Cam Thomas was good when they drafted him. I was
Oh my
like,
goodness.
I was like,
Malik Monk.
Malik,
Malik Monk is
I
probably what? He probably averaging what, like 14 off the bench. Malik Monk probably averaging like 14 off the bench for the 3 seed. It's
but he
just that
ain't Brogdon though.
it's just that it's people that are higher seeds with better stats. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
for you to be the 3 seed, you gotta be putting up a dub off the bench.
Yeah,
So,
sorry, Bean.
I mean, but Malik Monk has been playing well this year, so I give him that.
Yeah, he been
He
playing
definitely been
good.
playing well. But
He been playing good. It's just other guys on better
as much,
teams.
as much as I hate Boston, I think it goes to Malcolm Brogdon.
Look at the Carmanak in the comments, man.
Hey, that's facts though. That's why I knew Cam Thomas was gonna be good. I was like, man, they drafted from LSU. He was balling out in college, and they was barely using him. I mean, I understand you got Kyrie, but come on, man, use your bench. You use him.
Man, you watch him at Oak Hill, bro.
He
He's scoring
was
the same exact
cooking.
way since high school. He's scoring the same exact way at Oak Hill, at LSU, and now he's doing
He
the
was
same thing.
he was cooking, man. When they drafted him, I said that was a good draft.
Yeah,
But
he's
you don't
nice.
play him. Hey, we'll take him. You can have Kyle Lowry. We'll take him.
Man, look, man. He could have been a wizard, but you know they don't know how to draft at times.
Well, obviously we don't know when to pick up the phone when trade deadline.
Refuse to snooze.
Too
we running with
busy
that.
taking naps.
We running with that.
You know. But that's our choices. So Tyrese Maxey, Bobby Portis, Malcolm Brogdon. Those are our choices for this
Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
for that though.
Appreciate that.
Tyrese Maxey been playing good though, but I thought because he missed so much time that he probably wouldn't be able to get it. And like J-Mo said, he started in the beginning of the year. So I was like, well,
Yeah,
I would have said Tyler Hero, but he started, so can't say him. Definitely not saying Kyle Lowry. Let's go ahead and end the show though. So we appreciate y'all for coming on today. We see how y'all was lit up in the comments. So like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is actually a network. This is not just a show. This is a network. Like Joe said, we want to be able to give people an opportunity to branch out to and show what they do, to give them their talents. We had Pap on the show here. We had what's your boy's name? I
Oh,
forgot.
Echelon Knox.
Echelon Knox.
Yeah.
We had him come on here and we heard his story. So we want to be able to give people an opportunity to promote their brands and basically branch out and help out more people, because we all want to be able to be in that position as well. And we want to be bigger than just ESPN, Sports Center, FS1. We want to do more than that. We want to be able to branch out and do a lot of stuff that started with sports, but it doesn't end there. So we appreciate you guys for that. Tomo, just go ahead and do me a favor and talk about the IG chats.
Man, so we have the NFL chat, we got the NBA chat, we got the college football chat, we got the college basketball chat, we have the MLB chat, we have the boxing chat. And before, like I said, we IG chat it up. Snap. And if you want to be a part of any of those chats, make sure you follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Refuse to Lose. Follow us on Twitter at R2L Sports. I'm still mad about that, but I digress. And hit us up on Facebook at Refuse to Lose Sports. You jump in one of those DMs, because everybody know about jumping in DMs. Jump in the DMs, tell us what chat you want to be a part of, and you be like, hey, I want to be in the NFL chat, we'll add you to that chat. You want to be in the NBA chat, we'll add you to that chat, so on and so forth. But I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the Refuse to Lose chat, but I'm gonna keep it brief, because if you're not in it, then you're just not in it. You know what I mean? Like, you got to come on the show to be in it, first of all, but you also got to participate in one of those chats that you asked to be in. You can't just join the chat and think you're going to pop up on the show. It don't work like that. Nah. But Refuse to Lose chat, that's the Don Dada. That's the firstborn of all the chats. Like, this is the one where Joe started and said, I'm going to wake up and pick violence. Never seen Joe do this before, but that's just a little preview of what you'll get in the chat. And with all of these chats, you get the updates on news, injuries, signings, transfers, people saying I don't want to be on my team no more. Like, you get all of this before any sports media platform notifications. You'll get this before Twitter even gets it. You know what I mean? And it's all day. Like J-Mo said, you wake up and want to check your phone sometimes. Like, I wake up and be like, what happened today? But whole time it'd be a debate. You still get the news, but it'll be a debate. Mm-hmm. So if you want to be a part of those chats, again, the ticker below, hit us up in the DMs and let us know which chat you want to be a part of, and we'll add you to it.
And how you gonna hate from outside of the chat?
You can't even get in. But no, man, we definitely appreciate y'all today. Today was a great show. Like I said, we had the reigning NBA analyst come in on here with J-Mo. You know, he took over last year. You know, he was the guy.
Last year, what you mean? I'm back.
I mean, he said he back. He said he back. So who gonna challenge him? I don't know. But right now, J-Mo said he got it. He said he talking about a 3-peat. So
man,
something that ain't been done since the Lakers. So
not LeBron.
Yeah,
like
not
Lakers.
LeBron.
Just let y'all know.
Lakers. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming on today, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.